As organizations grow older, larger and more established, they tend to develop policies and procedures. These written rules clarify how specific tasks should be performed and how employees should respond in different situations. Formalization saves time and increases efficiency. Employees don't have to make decisions from scratch each time. Instead, they follow clear guidelines. However, not all organizations formalize their operations to the same degree. Some have high formalization, where almost every task and decision is guided by rules and procedures. Others have low formalization, giving employees more freedom to use their judgment. In highly formalized organizations, employees rely on detailed policies rather than personal opinions. Rules cover most situations, ensuring predictable and consistent outcomes. For example, a company like McDonald's has strict procedures for every step of service, from food preparation to customer interaction. As a result, your experience is nearly identical, whether you visit a branch in New York or Tokyo. In low formalization companies, employees have broader roles and more autonomy. Their jobs may overlap, and different employees might approach the same task in different ways. Replacing one employee with another could even change how things are done, and sometimes, that's part of the company's flexibility advantage. Let's discuss the pros and cons. High formalization provides clarity, predictability, and consistency. It reduces ambiguity, which many employees appreciate, especially those who prefer structure over uncertainty. However, high formalization can limit creativity and innovation. When every decision is rule-based, employees have fewer opportunities to think creatively or improve processes. It can also reduce flexibility. Changing a documented procedure often takes time and approval from multiple layers of management. You might also hear employees in these companies say, "That's not my job," and sometimes they're right, because in a highly formalized system, responsibilities are narrowly defined. On the other hand, low formalization allows employees to make decisions on a case-by-case basis. It promotes creativity, adaptability, and job satisfaction, though it may lead to inconsistencies in performance or customer experience. A classic example of low formalization is Southwest Airlines. While many airlines restrict customer service representatives to a fixed set of scripts, Southwest empowers employees to handle complaints however they see fit. They can make on-the-spot decisions to satisfy customers, even if that means bending minor rules. Another great example is Zappos.com, the online shoe and apparel retailer owned by Amazon but run independently. Zappos gives employees tremendous flexibility. There's no strict dress code, the office environment is casual, and employees are trusted to decide how best to serve customers. For instance, Zappos famously offered a 365-day return policy, one of the most generous in the retail industry. Customer service agents don't follow a fixed script. They can chat with customers freely and find creative solutions. This approach creates a sense of empowerment and strong customer loyalty. However, such freedom isn't for everyone. Some employees find unstructured environments stressful. That's why it's important for managers to align formalization levels with both company goals and employee preferences. If you're curious, you can read employee reviews on Glassdoor.com, which is a website where current and former employees share honest insights about their workplace experiences. The next element of structure is hierarchy, which is about the number of management layers within an organization. In tall organizations, there are many levels of management, and each manager supervises only a few employees. This means the span of control, or the number of subordinates per manager, is small. Tall structures allow close supervision and clear promotion paths. However, they can slow communication and make organizations less agile. In flat organizations, there are fewer layers of management, and each manager oversees a larger team. Flat structures encourage collaboration and speed, but they may reduce opportunities for promotion and make performance monitoring harder. IKEA, for example, operates with a relatively flat structure. Employees are encouraged to contribute ideas, take ownership, and work collaboratively. This approach has helped IKEA maintain high job satisfaction and organizational commitment. By contrast, traditional manufacturing firms often prefer tall structures for better control and clear authority lines. Interestingly, hierarchy can reflect national culture too. In the United States, the CEO to employee pay ratio averages around 265 to 1, suggesting steeper hierarchies. In Sweden, that ratio is closer to 60 to 1, reflecting flatter structures and more equality within organizations. The final dimension of structure is how companies group their jobs and teams, often described as functional versus divisional structures. In a functional structure, employees are grouped by their skills or areas of expertise such as marketing, finance, or human resources. Each department has its own hierarchy and responsibilities. This model works best in stable environments where tasks are well-defined and specialized. However, when a company expands into multiple products or markets, the divisional structure may work better. Here, employees are grouped by product line, geographic region, or customer type. Each division operates like a mini-company with its own marketing, production, and support teams. For example, Microsoft organizes its business around products like Windows, Office, Xbox, and Azure Cloud. Each division focuses on its own strategy, customers, and technologies. Many large companies, such as Procter & Gamble or Apple, combine both approaches. They may have divisions based on products like iPhone, iPad, and Mac, but within each division, they also have functional departments such as marketing or engineering. Steve Jobs once described Apple's structure as focused around product responsibility. Each manager is accountable for one product's success from design to delivery. That's a great example of a divisional structure in action. To summarize, formalization defines how much freedom employees have. Hierarchy determines how many levels of management exist. Departmentalization shapes how work is grouped by function, product, or geography. Each of these dimensions affects how decisions are made, how people communicate, and how creative or efficient an organization can be. There's no one-size-fits-all structure. The best design depends on the organization's size, goals, environment, and culture.